Today, I'm here in the Philippines. I'm gonna try some really awesome, very local, home-cooked good food here. This happens to be one of the best places for food in all of the Philippines. It's kind of the heart of the Filipino cuisine. Looks very yummy.
Chicken. Thank you.
This is where all the local people come to get their produce for the day. Not everyone goes to the grocery store. Most people actually come to these kinds of markets, just very localized and really fresh.
I want to be an artist.
Longganisa silang, and it's a breakfast sausage with rice and egg. This is a traditional Pampanga breakfast / lunch and dinner, and we're gonna try it today. It is really looking good. I'm starving. I didn't eat anything all day. Longganisa sausage can be made from pork or beef. Typically, they use brown sugar, coconut vinegar, and soy sauce. Sometimes they even add paprika and garlic powder to the sausage. So as we can see, we've got this egg that's really undercooked to perfection. It's kind of a poached sunny side up egg. It's not quite cooked all the way through, so we're gonna get that runniness, which is really gonna be awesome. Perfect to go with this sausage right here. Okay, we have got this chili oil. It looks very spicy. How spicy is this chili oil? Pampanga sausage and rice with this amazing egg. We actually need to add some vinegar to this. This is actually coconut vinegar. You can tell this is coconut vinegar instead of rice because it's so cloudy. Here in Philippines, they love to make vinegar out of coconut. Organic, unfiltered coconut vinegar is a superfood. It can regulate your blood sugar levels, can maintain healthy bones, increase energy levels, and aid in digestion, can repair body tissues, and keep your stomach healthy. It can help you fight infections such as viruses. Also can reduce your acne outbreaks. This is really a great combination. There's a chili here that actually tastes a little bit like passion fruit when you first take a bite of it. That freshness, that fruitiness. It's almost like taking a little bite of passion fruit. For some reason, that's what I'm getting out of this chili right here. This homemade chili that was made this morning. So much flavor is coming from this vinegar and then the fish sauce. The chili oil, it has got such a fresh taste. It hits you with the spice. This sausage has got a special flavor, kind of like a sweet and sourness to it. Lots of vinegar probably gets put into the sausage itself to kind of bring out those sour notes. Basically, this is like a sweet and sour sausage. Gotta get a good amount of that coconut vinegar on this rice. This is a kind of fish sauce. I'll throw this one onto the top of this. What I love about Filipino food is you've got all these different toppings, the fish sauce, the vinegar, the chili sauce, like everything is just so flavorful and so fresh. It hits you and you're like, is this really spicy? And then you actually wait a couple of seconds and then you're like, yeah, some chili here can be extremely spicy. Siling de buyo is 10 times hotter than a jalapeno pepper. And if you guys can get me above 1,000 likes on this video, I'm gonna be trying a habanero pepper for you, which is 3 times hotter than a siling de buyo. They gave me this soup and they told me it's a secret. It's a nice sour, I think it's a pork soup. That is really good. It's basically like very vinegary, almost like artichokes have been cooking in this, and maybe some pork bones. Refreshing. Great for a nice hot summer day. So many different things that you've never tried before. Okay, I gotta get off right here. Thank you, sir. Thank you, everybody. Oh, thank you guys so much. See you guys. Bye-bye. That's how you get out of the jeepney. It's not easy. Stop the jeepney is Garapo. When the American troops began to leave the Philippines after World War II, there was a surplus of jeeps. Later, the Filipinos converted the jeeps into what is now known as jeepneys. I'm gonna try goat soup here. in Angeles City because it's actually one of the most famous places to try it.
6 dishes. Oh, our specialty is Kalereta.
This restaurant was opened 1970 and it's called Arlene's Carinderia.
I'm running it for more than 40 years.
Here it goes, you guys. Oh wow, that is a really good flavor for this goat soup. It's got a lot of vinegar added to it as usual. In the Philippines, they love their vinegar. Basically, it's just like a nice lamb soup that's been cooking for a long time. I would say that goat definitely has got like a little hint of the gamey taste overall. So if you can't handle any game taste flavor, then maybe it's not for you. But goat is a very healthy meat and it's got a lot of healthy fats in it. Goat is actually way more oily and kind of fatty, but it's kind of got some similarities to lamb, but it's very different. Kind of got this sticky, like very fatty texture to it.
It's lots of benefit, you know, less cholesterol and vitamins from the, you know, build your muscles, something like that.
Goat meat is high in omega-3 fatty acids. It also has got B12 and it is a anti-inflammatory. The curry is very rich in flavor. It's kind of like a pumpkin pie, almost like pumpkin pie flavor with a lot of other things going on. Very cinnamony. I really do love that dish a lot. It's just very rich though. This is called the Pinapaitan. Very local, very awesome delicacy that actually not too many foreigners can really handle this, but this is actually a really common food in Pampanga region. So this is the stomach and the intestines and the bile of the goat. Here, I'm gonna try another bite right here. This is actually, it looks like it's got some liver in it. It's got a pepper and some other pieces of the goat. It's different than what I'm used to. It's actually getting better. The first bite was really hard. The second bite is a little bit easier to handle. The kilaway.
Kilawin.
This is the famous sisig, but it's not pork, it's actually goat. Cut up with a whole bunch of onions and just stir fried. Oh, that is good. Whoa. First off, the caramelized onions, always good in sisig. But then, they make it very sour on purpose. They throw a whole bunch of calamari onto the kilaway, and that just makes all the flavors, all the sourness come out. Lots of onion flavor, caramelized onion, and other things are going on in this dish. It's my favorite out of all these dishes. All the dishes are interesting, but they are different. But you have to be prepared to try them. Just like how you put lemon on your salmon, they got calamari to put on just about everything in the Philippines. Calamari orange right here. So we'll add some, just add a little bit of sourness, maybe it'll cut down on the bitterness. The hardest thing for me to eat personally as a foreigner is probably this pinapaitan. Pinapaitan has got liver, some of the other organs inside, the intestines, and also the stomach. And don't forget the bile, that's a big part of the flavor. The bile is actually part of the liver. It's part of the way that it breaks down all the toxins inside of the liver. Bile has got a bitter flavor to it. It's an interesting flavor to contrast with all these other things. Pinapaitan, here we go. Some of these got completely different flavors, like the bile and then the liver I can get by, but then there's some of the intestine pieces that are just very different than what I'm used to. Keep going, you're almost there, you're gonna make it. And it didn't really have a chance to survive, and so we're gonna mourn their loss and be very sad for them.